Bro, wait.
I thought you did it on purpose.
Oh, no. Oh my God. No. Everything is awesome.
If you're positive, you better bless this space. If you are negative, you better get up out our face. If you are positive, you better bless this space. If you are negative, you better get up out our face. If you are positive, you better bless our space. If you are negative, you better get up out our faces.
My daughter stole my bell, so I can't ring it.
Oh shit! Not the bell. Oh, I'll wave the wand. Oh, one day I'll get a bell.
We got this. Yeah, my bell has been kleptoed from me.
Yeah, kleptoed.
By my kid.
Confiscated. I don't know what that word is. Never mind.
Confiscated?
Yes.
She stole it. She stole my bell. Anyway, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. We don't. Welcome back to another episode of Witches and Weebs, where otaku and spirituality come together for a harmonious community of witches and weebs. I am Azauri.
I am Space.
And today is Space's birthday! Happy birthday! No, we gotta sing the black version. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, God.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. And if you have read the title, because people read titles, you will know that today is a episode where we are giving Space a birthday reading. Yay! Space has handpicked a spread that they want me to do for them. I will have it linked in the description, and I will also be showing it on the screen somewhere. And if this is a reading that you're interested in doing for your birthday, if today's your birthday too, happy birthday! This is an episode about Space, though, so...
Hi, birthday friends.
Hi, birthday friends. We would give you a reading, but we're doing one for Space. We would absolutely do birthday readings for anybody who's interested, though. That sounds like a really good idea.
Oh, shit. That would be really fun. So I would love to do some birthday readings. I need practice, so...
So if y'all are interested in a birthday reading, feel free to let us know. We don't charge yet. Well, we probably won't even, ever, but... At some point, we might want to do this for a career, so.
For most people, like, if you can't afford it, I probably won't charge. If you can't afford it, I'll probably charge. Or expect a tip.
Yeah, a tip. Like, we're not forcing you to pay us, but, you know.
But if you can afford it, I'm expecting it.
we like collecting.
But if you can't, I'm more than willing to read for you.
Me too. We need practice. Space is getting more practice than I am, but I'm still working on it. I'm an astrology girly, so I do more astrology things, but I am getting back in tune with my cards. So, this birthday spread by Julie Bachos. I really hope that I am saying that correctly. The main upcoming theme of the upcoming year, potential roadblocks, something you need to release from last year, your soul's most pressing assignment this year, gifts you can give others this year, how to be the best version of yourself, family, friends, romantic.
I blinded myself.
Flashbang.
Okay, sorry.
Health and wellness, career or school, finances, travel, and romantic relationships. So it seems like the first 6 cards are core cards, and then the next 8 cards are just kind of, you know,
lifestyle,
but like insight and other things.
Overviews.
Yes.
I'm going to take notes because I'm going to reference this through the year. I'm very curious.
So what I like to do
I've got my little honeybee.
Oh, that's so cute. Okay. I like to tap all my cards with my selenite 9 times because 333. And I'm gonna start shuffling, but if some cards come out, then like that, I'll just put them in. But if none other cards pop out, then I will tell Space to split the deck. I really hope these are not reversed. If they are, then we finna read them. So, all right, Space's birthday spread. All right, well. Space might not need to shuffle at all. Or divide it off.
The spirits want to talk.
They do.
Oh no.
Oh goodness.
That's never a good sign.
Oh, these are coming out. This one.
Oh shit.
You're kind of losing a little bit of your insight, like your clarity, like your higher self, and you need to get back to it.
I can understand that. I haven't been doing readings as much
Okay.
for myself. But I've also the reason is I've actually been burnt out. I'm taking a week off next week from stuff. You know what I'm talking about, Mia.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Okay, so now we are on card number 7. Card number 7 flipped out. Some of these cards are already face up. So we are going to take a look at those. Oh my god. This one is definitely reversed. I know it. And I'm not gonna change it. Okay, so we are on card number 10. I might not even need space to see. I feel like because I understand space so much and I have a connection with space, my spirits also have a connection with space, so they know exactly what they're going to want to say to her for her birthday. So,
they've probably been sitting on that shit, been like, oh, she's doing a birthday reading? We'll wait.
Ooh.
We're watching. We'll wait.
Okay, I underestimated the amount of space I have on my desk. Please hold. I'm just gonna.
Okay, I picked a big one because you know what's unfair? A lot of these birthday readings only have like 6 cards. I'm like,
that's okay.
It's for a whole year though.
We can definitely make our own spreads too.
Ooh,
stay tuned for that. If we do something like a little shopette or like a Pinterest or even a Tumblr, we will probably include our own personal witches and weep spreads there.
I think I would absolutely do an honored one spread. The honored one?
Mm-hmm.
The enlightened one?
You are my special.
Dude, talk about throwing you out of the fucking...
Yeah, Space is not allowed to split this deck at all. Space has...
No need.
Okay. We're done! Yay! We've got all 14 cards out!
Yay! Because apparently they really, really wanted to chat.
Okay, so bottom card is the Emperor. The Emperor is, at least from how I tell with my deck, a strong masculine influence. So, you should explore your masculine side some more.
I thought I was a little bit more too masculine. I'm
no.
not gonna lie.
You're not a princess, but also it's more of like a strength
energy
thing, an energy, like
I think
more
it's
assertion.
Yeah, that's probably the thing. Okay. I feel like I'm very manly in like appearance wise, only because I don't know how to do the feminine things because I rejected them as a teen, so now I'm learning.
That is understandable.
Because everybody was like, being a girl is boo-boo, pink sucks. So I was like, okay, well, I don't want to be associated with things that suck, so.
They're like, pink is beautiful.
Little did I know that pink is second best only to purple.
And what didn't you tell me, like, pink was the boy color at first and blue was the girl color? How did we get that so construed in history?
Because pink was associated with red, and red is the color of passion, aggression, and what is associated with men? Passion, aggression, and blah 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 blah, all red colors. So pink was for boys, and blue is calming, nurturing, relaxing, all traits that were associated with girls.
You know who I think, or what I think does that very well? Steven Universe. I think Steven Universe not only touches on crystal properties, but colors. I feel like they do colors and crystals very well. So.
It's because they tend to do the crystals and the colors together, like I think when they built the characters, they developed them around the crystal and the color itself.
I
So
love Steven Universe.
the thing is, I never watched Steven Universe I like to watch media breakdowns a lot, so I've watched a few about Steven in the Universe. So I think that's probably what they did. Like, I think it's pretty well thought out of a show that they probably did do some really good research for that.
I think so too, especially because Rebecca Sugar just seems like that kind of person. They seem like the kind of person that like enjoys things like spirituality or wellness and crystals and things like that. Okay, so are you ready?
Yes.
No, I said, are you ready?
Boom. Yes.
If you can't tell, I love wrestling. All right. First card, main theme of upcoming year. This is, I think, a good spread because Space's birthday is in the late year. And so I think it is a really good precursor to the next year. Whereas somebody
Told you
in January might just have an overview for the entirety of the year, whereas someone in middle or later might have it from the end of that year into the next. But I think that this is for like the next year. So let's see what we have. We have 8 of Cups reversed. 8 of Cups is normally a card that is associated with walking away with things that don't serve you. I'm not too well on reversed, but
this might be not. Let me get my. I'm also gonna get my book out. Let me. I know you can't see my cat, but my cat is here.
They can see Apollo. He's right here.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you could. Oh, now he's been disturbed. I've spoken about him.
Yeah. So upright is just walking away from things that don't serve you. To me, in this instance, it could mean different things, but I feel like on top of knowing Space, it's learning to walk away from things that no longer serve you. So it's like, it's kind of what the readings that we gave you before said, where it's like just learning to let go, learning to walk away, learning to let go. This upcoming year is learning to understand things that are for you and things that are not for you, but also in a way where it's like you're not jeopardizing that opportunity, that relationship, or whatever it might be tied to. It's more of learning and accepting that, you know, I want to stay, but maybe it's not the best idea. Maybe I should actually just let whatever do whatever, and then I'm gonna do my thing and focus on me, because why am I giving energy to something that doesn't serve me? Why am I giving energy to something that is not gonna benefit me? And not even in a selfish way, but in a way where it helps you grow. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the main theme for the upcoming year is learning when to hold them and when to fold them. You're playing Texas Hold'em now.
Boo!
You have to understand that there will be people or there will be situations that want to cling to you. And you might think, okay, well, because it's clinging to me, that means that it is putting in the effort because they want me to give it attention. But sometimes it's not the case. Sometimes it's just a leech or an energy vampire sucking your energy, taking all your essence and leaving you with nothing, and then just leaving you high and dry after they got what they wanted from you. So it's paying closer attention and knowing exactly what it is that is for you and what is not. Okay.
Damn, I'm thinking about multiple things.
Yeah, I understand that. Potential roadblocks. Queen of Cups. So Queen of Cups is mostly associated with like intuition, emotions. Queen is an element of water. And since water is also cups, she's right at home. Your potential roadblocks is regulating your emotions and being in tune with them.
Yeah, the regulating my emotions things, this is the hard part.
Yeah, so that's a roadblock. Regulating your emotions. Sometimes it feels like you're out of control, but again, like I always say, we're human. It's very hard to be on top of controlling your emotions 24/7. You know, you can't always be, well, not hoity-toity, but you always can't be happy-go-lucky, sunshine and rainbows. It's impossible. If you are, you might be a psychopath. If you're not, you're a human.
You absolutely are.
But,
sorry.
But it's like it's regulating the emotions. Your roadblock is regulating the emotions, and it's probably what that Empress card that popped out was. With getting back into your intuition, your higher self. Once you get there, you can begin regulating your emotions, and then you're just gonna burst through that roadblock like it's nothing.
It does mean I have to start watching new TV, because I get really anxious watching new things to the point where I'll just shut it off. I'll stop watching.
I get that.
But I have to regulate that.
It's like, that's exactly why I only watch my comfort shows. I don't want to watch something new because I don't know what's going to happen. At least with my comfort shows, I know what's going to happen.
Yeah, but that's the thing. We can't keep doing that.
Yep.
That stifles creativity too.
It does, actually. I can attest to that. It really does. When you experience new things, it's like, oh my God, this is fresh. I've never seen something like this before. Write that down, write that down. And
yeah, like I got way more ideas now that I've been... It's funny because this past couple days, right before this birthday and this reading, I've been reading more. I watched different media. I watched a brand new show from Egypt. Of all things, like, so, but the ideas are flowing.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Something you need to release from last year, and the King of Wands popped out. I don't have my handy dandy paper with me of my tarot notes, but I do think that King is air. I think King is air. And with air and fire. No, it's not. What is the King?
It's fire. Fire.
Is King fire?
Fire and fire.
Oh shit. Okay, so Queen is water. King is fire. Is Page air? Or is Knight air? Either way.
Knight is air. And Page is earth.
Okay. You are very, very passionate. And there's nothing wrong with being very, very passionate. However, you can get a little too passionate. It boils over. And then someone gets the excess of it. Yeah. So you need to release that giga aggressive passion. Now, it's not saying get rid of your passion completely, because if you don't have any passion, how will you have the motivation and inspiration to do things?
It's saying regular. What I'm putting two and two together between the two cards. It's saying regulate your passion, bitch.
Regulate your emotions or regulate your passion.
It's saying find more outlets, because my thing is, I think it's don't put all your eggs in one basket.
Uh-huh.
Don't be too passionate with this one single person. Burn your passion over multiple different outlets.
Which I honestly think that you have been doing more of, so I think you're on the right track.
I think that this is it. This is confirming exactly what I need to be doing. It's exactly what I am doing right now. More D&D. Because D&D allows me an outlet, a huge outlet, because I get to mess with your guys' characters as much as I want. And I could just continually build behind you guys.
Right.
With the way that I've set up my universes.
And it's a really good world. I'm just saying. I'm not even being biased, but it fucks. It fucks very hard.
It's gonna be lived in as fuck. Like, there's gonna be flora, fauna, and food and recipes. I'm not playing around.
And I'm helping.
My world is gonna be she official lore keeper over there that she don't want to fucking toot her own hill.
Listen,
Wait till you guys see what we have created for it, because I will show it to you guys. 100%.
I am a lore nut. If I can understand most aspects of just the surface level of the world, I am so inspired and so driven to just create, do, advance, progress. That's the kind of person I am. That's why I wiki a lot of shit, especially if I'm doing an AU, because I need to understand every aspect of the world. But yes, regulation. It seems like the theme here is regulation. And I will say that space has been doing a lot better with regulating. So I think that they are on the right path.
I'm nuked. I got nuked.
Ugh, flashbang. Okay. Your soul's most pressing assignment this year. Page of Pentacles. And it's... Don't put so much worry and emphasis on finances, material things.
Motherfucker, I knew you were gonna say that.
It's basically saying, like, it's not telling you to crazy spend your money, but it's also saying don't be super conscious about it. Like, if something is cheap and you want it, go ahead. If there's something expensive that you want, if it's not something you need immediately, don't buy it. But wish list it, pin it somewhere, put it on a vision board, save it for later. But this is just basically saying don't worry so much about finances. Don't worry so much about materialistic things. You will be fine. You have been fine and you will continue to be fine. And that's your soul. That's your inner you. You don't need money to do the things that you actually want to do. Physically, anyway. Aesthetically, stuff like makeup and stuff like that does require money, and it's okay to get them, but in moderation.
The joke about this whole reading is it's going to be about regulating everything. Regulate your money and spending habits, bitch.
Regulate your emotions, bitch. Regulate your passion and aggression, bitch.
It's mostly, I think it's just the fact that my passion can get into the realm of aggression when it doesn't go my way.
Yeah.
So I think that's the part that I need to worry about. Not necessarily being like, oh, you're too passionate, you gotta regulate that shit. Just don't get angry about it, bitch.
People do get angrily passionate.
Take a chill pill.
Like, I love this thing. I will defend this thing to my last breath, and you cannot tell me otherwise, even if I'm wrong. Fuck you, because I feel how I feel, and you cannot tell me how I feel.
I'm getting way better at, if I'm wrong, I'll be like, oh shit, I'm wrong, never mind. Let me shut the fuck up. Like, if you be like, that's not how it works, and you explain to me like what you mean, I'll be like, oh, I feel dumb now, but I'm pissed off that I'm dumb. That's a whole different argument.
I'm mad at myself.
Yeah, that's different. That's a whole different argument. I'm pissed off that I'm dumb, not at you.
You're not dumb. Be nice to my friend.
You're right. I'd be nice to your friend. My bad. Sorry.
I'll kill you. Be nice to my friend.
I'll kill you.
I'll kill you. Okay.
That shit is hilarious, and I don't care what anybody says.
Card number 5, gifts that you can give others this year. Your intuition, your guidance, your judgment. People come to you for advice and you give them good advice. If they choose not to listen, that's on them because you did what you could do. That is
as somebody who's an inspiring tarot reader, like professional tarot reader, that's hilarious. Who's been trying to get more practice in recently, that's hilarious.
So judgment, most people see judgment and think, oh, and they take it at face value. They see judgment, it's like, okay, well, I'm judgmental, or I call the shots, or people look to you for guidance. You do tarot readings.
It's about judging a situation
Not a person.
Not, yes, like you want an unbiased opinion on a situation. That is a judgment. Judgment is not good nor bad. It's what you judge is good or bad.
Right? And major arcana cards are most associated with intuition, your higher self, everything like that. So that is a gift that space can give to other people. Now, they can't necessarily bestow the gift of clarity and,
I can only say something and then you bitches take it or leave it. And don't come to me for the same problem twice.
It's laying out a path for whoever asks.
That's a hard boundary I'm doing from now on. If you come complaining to me about the same situation twice,
After you done asked me for advice and I gave you sound advice.
Because I ain't got no more new advice for you. My advice was the last thing and you already lost that. Sorry.
I don't know what to tell you at this point. But, I agree. I think that space is very good at helping people in any situation because space is a person that can actually put themselves in your shoes and try to at least give you a best case scenario. And if you want to listen, go ahead. If you don't, then that's your fault.
And if you tell me some fucked up shit, I'll probably cry about it.
Right. There is actually no real judgment. It's like, oh, fuck. Okay. Part number 6 is how to be the best version of yourself this year. This year's almost over, so I feel like this is something that could carry into next year. 9 of Cups reversed is learning to accept the good that you have and not thinking that you don't deserve it.
Oh yeah, that's a big issue. When people are good to me, I'm like, what do you want? What do you want from me?
Yeah, so to be the best version of yourself. And I feel like we kind of had a bit of this conversation is knowing when you are good at something and flaunting it. Now there's humble bragging and then they're just being proud of yourself. Space doesn't humble brag. Space is just very happy that, oh my God, is my camera falling? But yes, just being proud of yourself, accepting the fact that people want to do things for you. People want to give you things. People want to do this for you. People want to do that for you.
I can't. That's the thing that I know I need to do like better this year for sure, is because I can literally not accept somebody's kindness at all. Like last night, oh, this is ironic. Okay, last night I was at, you're gonna see, I'm a nerd, an FF14 venue working. And so they had one of the owner's friends wanted to sign up for VIP. And they were like, who wants the commission? Because you get a cut of the VIP price, which is super nice. And I was like, that's free money and I feel guilty accepting it. I said that flat out. And they were like, I'm telling you, you're accepting this money now. So I got 10 million gil last night for doing absolutely jack shit.
And you gotta receive
it's
it.
Just, this is the thing. This is exactly what I was speaking about. It's because I was literally like, no, that's free money. I haven't even talked to the guy. All I did was hand on my menu. That's not fair. It should be Gunnar who's been vibing with him. But Gunnar was like, absolutely not. I've taken the VIP commission before. I don't need it.
I will say this.
Gunnar's the character's name, so I didn't name drop anybody.
Even if you don't think you deserve it, chances are it's being given to you because you have already done something to deserve it. And it's like if the universe is rewarding you for something and you're like, well, I don't really think I deserve it, even though they have seen that you have done something to deserve it, they're not going to give you jack shit anymore. They're going to be like,
damn good.
They're going to be like, okay, well, if you're not accepting this gift that we are giving you for rewarding you for doing something good, we just simply will catch all terms. We won't do it again. We just won't do it again.
Yeah.
So that's why
that's
it's
a damn good
you
point.
To learn to
just accept the niceties that people are giving you instead of being like, no, I haven't done anything to deserve it.
Now, and it's more of like, I feel like it's just a modest, humble thing. You don't feel like you do enough to deserve things like that, but you're not in charge of seeing that. Other people will see that for you. So
that's fair. I feel like if I don't give people a woo, this is a lot. This is about to be trauma talk here. If I don't give people a physical representation of my value to you, in like some kind of, there's a reason I have so many talents in stuff that provides. I do graphic design. I at one point was really good at coding for custom layouts on Tumblr, and MySpace, and any way that I could provide somebody with some kind of value. I felt like, okay, I've done something deserve good.
It's like,
but sometimes just giving somebody a smile, that means you've given them something of value. You made them laugh.
Right. And it's like,
ain't that crazy how that works?
You don't have, it's not a scale. You don't have to balance the scale. If somebody out of nowhere just came out of fucking Timbuktu and decided to give you a functioning Ferrari, now we're speaking hypotheticals because, you know, it's like a very small chance. But if somebody decided that they wanted to give you a Ferrari and you're like, well, what the fuck have I done to deserve a Ferrari? Doesn't matter. Someone's giving you a Ferrari. It's functional. They have no ill intentions. They're not playing a prank on you. They're just, this is your reward. You can either take it or you can leave it. Damn. Okay, I want to leave it. Okay, then this reward that we are actively giving you because we believe that you have been doing good, we just won't. And you cannot be upset when it's like, okay, well, I did good. I think I did good. Where's my rewards? Well, we were telling you when you were doing good and you decided that you didn't want to take our path. You decided that you wanted to carve one out for you, and then you expected us to change our schedule around for you. That's not how that works. You work on our time. We are working together with our time. But if you do your time and just go away from our time, we're not obligated to meet you halfway.
I hate when these readings make sense.
So card number 7 is about family. We have 9 of Wands. Now, I think this might be talking about your actual family. You don't communicate with them much, do you?
Much?
Or
I don't communicate. Yeah, I don't communicate with them at all.
Family. You're looking for a found family. You are literally searching for a found family. These wands are just like the aftermath of what you had gone through. And now you're just kind of sitting here wondering, okay, well, when am I gonna find my family? When am I gonna find a group of people that I can treat like a conglomerate of family?
There's a reason my favorite trope right now is found family. My main OC is just somebody who is exceptionally powerful, but the power was never the point. She was a case of, if I can't have a family that loves me, I will be feared. I have to be feared. I have to do something that matters. So she was like, if I can't be loved, I will be feared. And then she goes on to find a family, so.
Yeah,
Boo boo.
You're gonna find one. You might have already found one, actually. You have found one. You're just not as tight-knit yet. There are a group of people out there. You just have to develop that bond with them. I don't know who or where, but they're there.
Okay, well, I'm looking at one, so I don't know what the fuck they're.
Like once you
understand
start getting, you know, more entwined with them, they'll feel like a found family. Bitch, you about to make me cry. Stop. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Friends. Ten of Pentacles. Hey, that's me. You can't see it because my ring light is on, but you see that little lady there with the baby? That's me.
That's a very good point, actually.
I know these are two dogs, but that's definitely Apollo and a collie. This is you, wise old lady. Even though you're not really old, but you're just seasoned.
I've been through so much that I might as well be the oldest of souls. I have lost 3 families in my own way. Because I've lived with 3 different people.
You have... The friends that you have now are good friends. And your friends that you have now are friends that want to give you things. Whether it be love, affection, video games, their time, help, whatever. But you are very reluctant to accept such things because you either don't believe that you deserve them or you feel like you haven't given them anything of equal or more value. Stop. Your friends are there for a reason. Your friends are there to help you. Your friends are not expecting anything in return. Your friends just want to give you their love because they love you. And once you understand to accept the love, and if you accept the love from the friends and the people that are giving you love, it's going to be a lot easier regulating your emotions. It's going to be a lot easier to identify what is for you and what is not for you, because now you understand your love. You understand what you love. You understand that this is the things that I'm looking for. These are the things that I want. Those are the things that my friends are giving me. And so I gotta chin up and be like, thank you, friends. And it'll help you grow as a person.
I don't have much to say right now.
That's okay. We can keep going. Okay, romantic relationships. Y'all are doing better with communicating and not necessarily headbutting with each other.
We are. Actually, I will say that. Because me and Carlos, the thing is that we have 2 layers of miscommunication to work through. And that's why I give him a lot of leeway, is because not only is his first language not English, it is Spanish. He thinks in Spanish. So sometimes he will just slip in Spanish words and I'm like, what? So I get mad because he's like, sorry, because I was just thinking in Spanish and I'm trying to translate. And so we used to butt heads a lot more because I didn't give him enough leeway with that.
Right.
Because being in that kind of relationship is hard. Because he is constantly speaking to me in his second language. Mm-hmm. As well as translating actively in his head every time he speaks to me.
Right.
Because he has told me he thinks in Spanish. Naturally, his thoughts are in Spanish. So to speak with me, he has to think in Spanish, translate it, and then it comes out of his mouth. Of course, we're gonna miscommunicate.
That's a good point. Damn. Kudos to people that know multiple languages, because the fact that you have the brain capacity to keep that shit in your mind fluently.
Here's the thing. I don't think he just speaks one language, because 2 languages, because this motherfucker also understands Portuguese when it comes up on the TV, like, really well. He'll be like, okay, well, this means that, so the rest of the sentence means this.
That's a smart man.
He is very smart.
But yeah, y'all are getting better. It's getting better. Now, it's still going to happen, but now y'all know how to alleviate the situation. So that's good. That's very good. Of course,
it's still gonna happen because of the fact that he has to speak in another language. Mm-hmm. So I have to remember that every time he misspeaks, I'll just be like, just eye twitch it, bitch.
All right.
Let it out somewhere.
Health and wellness.
Oh no.
You have to learn how to accept. But also reward your inner child somewhere.
Oh god.
Your
I haven't been doing anything my inner child loves in a long time.
Your inner child is waiting for you to nourish it, reward it. Your inner child is wanting to commune with you, but you've been on go. But now it's a time of sitting down, shadow working if you got to, communing with your inner child, asking them, what is it that would make you happy? What was I not able to do when I was younger that I have access to do now that will make you happy? And then you listen, and that's part of your wellness. That's part of health and wellness. That's learning what your inner child is yearning to do it for them, and you will both be happy. Because it's like, okay, well, I'm gonna use myself as an example.
You know what it is? And I know 100% it's two things. Acting in some sort of capacity, because I wanted to be an actress. My grandma tried to take me to theater camp, which of course my mom was like, no, because my mom was my mom. And so, yeah.
Well,
But what am I now getting into? Exactly.
Yes, that's what I was going to go toward. Like, myself as an example, when I was younger, I always wanted to color my hair.
The other one I don't like to talk about.
That's fair. I always wanted to color my hair. Could never color my hair. I'm older now. I have every fucking color under the sun, and I'm happy about it. I'm doing more art. I'm happy about it. So, you are dungeon mastering now. You are literally acting out these characters. We are going to learn how to do accents. We're going to learn about our tones of voices so we can do different pitches. And I feel like that is something that
I do think I'm gonna eventually quit smoking to make my throat better.
Stop making sense. I didn't ask you to make sense.
But it's also because I generally have a really bad cough now. So I know that my throat is irritated and it needs a break.
I can give you some. I have some things
But I also
that I can recommend for you.
I'll send you a message about the other thing that I would love to get back into.
Okay.
And you'll understand. That will actually be the exact same people in different fonts.
Okay. So, card number 11 is career or school. Oh. Okay. You already know what you want to do. You already know exactly what you want to do. Now it's just a matter of, yeah, it's like, this is like, we have a mood board in our Notion that has the list of like my goals exactly for what I have, and I know exactly what they are. And I know that one of them ends up with me being dungeon master for some really cool people, and I'm gonna do it. So, you want to stay in the city. The city is your bread and butter. That is where you flourish. That is where the most opportunities are.
I knew I was gonna say that. I really do want a house.
How many Taurus friends do you have?
Taurus?
Yes.
So like fucking 12? I don't know. Sasha.
Oh, you know that. Oh no.
That's not their real name.
Okay, cool.
I've only ever used all of aliases. That's the one thing I'm really good at.
Except for
you.
Except for your mans.
Well, I mean, technically they could try, but there's like 122,000 of them.
Where is Taurus on your birth chart?
Babes. Sisters. I'm Scorpio. We're sisters. We're directly across from each other. So it would be directly across from where my Scorpio is on my chart.
Is there anything in Taurus?
That's the problem. I don't know that part. Because I have my chart up.
You don't have any Taurus.
I was about to say I don't think I do because I think my chart is very heavy to one side.
Okay, well, back to the video. There are two bulls here on this throne. Taurus is the house. It's the second house of personal finances and possessions. Bitch, you want to live lavishly. You want to live like that bitch.
I do. I do.
Taurus.
I do.
Taurus also rules Venus, which is love, money, powers of attraction. Hello, that is your career, your powers of attraction. That is your finances. You're spreading love. You're spreading You're manifesting. You're spreading love, and that's where your career. You know you're good. You know what you're good at. And you know that once you get to that point where you need to be, that's what it is.
You know what this speaks about, Mia? Remember what my human design is? The reflector. That part, this last two cards speaks a lot about that too. Is how that when around me is good, I'm great. When around me is bad, I'm not good. I'm bad.
Okay. Card number 12 is finances. We have 4 of Wands reversed. And it really is just like you're not content with your financial situation, but you also know that it's not the worst thing. It's like, okay, well, at some point, when I do skyrocket and take off, this is going to be phenomenal. Perfect, perfection. And it might even it's probably not even just like finances, but also yourself, your well-being. Okay, how am I trying to word this? Your value, your personal value. It's not what you want it to be, but you also know that you're working up to it and it's not as bad as it was or could be.
Absolutely not. It's not as bad. I have lived in some situations, let me tell you. The fact that I have been in some situations that I definitely shouldn't have survived, and I am glad and grateful that I did. I've been homeless twice in my life. So, like, most definitely cannot get any worse.
Oh yeah, this
I've
is not
been
even
at rock
talking
bottom.
about. I don't think this is talking about money at all, because we already talked about like a financial situation in this reading. Yeah, I think it's just like your self-worth, your self-value. You are learning to
love what I have so I can become what I need.
You said it better than I could. All right, travel.
Damn, I spit that line out so bad and then rocked myself in the I was like blah, blah, and then punched myself with that line.
You want to travel so bad.
Oh god, it's the
so
only
bad.
thing I want to do.
You want to go everywhere, and you want to go just straight up, like, right, this is you, and these is all the places you want to go. You want to travel so bad.
What?
But yeah, space absolutely wants to travel. Space wants to see the world. Space wants to go
I mean,
wherever
of
the
course,
world will take
bitches.
them.
I mean, of course, some places, bitch, you're coming with me. You gotta come with me.
I'm going. I need my 3-month momcation. Warren be all right. Okay.
Honestly, he could deal with it. He'd be fine.
Well, that's a pretty straightforward card. We know space just really wants to travel. And the last card is romantic relationships.
Considering the fact that I am the way I am, this card is fine no matter what the reading is.
It's not romantic.
Is it platonic?
This is absolutely platonic. You have a lot of love, and you want to give your love to all of the loved ones or all the people that you think deserve your love. This is you holding on to all of your love, but you are so like, I want to give.
Okay, lay down. There you go.
Yeah, you have a lot of love to distribute to everyone. However, comma, regulation. If you can't regulate your emotions, you can't regulate your passion, it's going to be hard to give love to everyone because you are still struggling yourself.
And it's also, you're going to give love to people that don't really deserve it and earn it because you're so desperate to give out love. Yeah.
Knowing when to hold them and knowing when to fold them.
Knowing when to hold them and knowing when to fold them.
So that was the last card. How did you feel about this reading?
I cried.
I know, I felt it too, and I saw it, but I also felt, I was like, oh no.
I'll probably go to cry again. Actually, once the camera stopped rolling, I managed to regulate my emotions.
Yay, we're progressing.
Because I should have just started bawling at some point in this, but I didn't. And that's why Apollo is coming to support me right now.
Dude, cats really can tell. Cats are so good at emotion. So, get you a cat. Okay, but yeah, I think
no butthole. No cat butthole.
I think this was a pretty good reading. I love these cards. I've been keeping them on my mom's altar. So we are communing. We are communing strong.
It told me I'm doing a lot of stuff recently that was told to me in this reading. Like accepting kindness from others. I have been forced to accept kindness from others in the past 2 days. Kitty bought me a game. Because Kitty is also her alias, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So.
Phasmophobia. Oh yeah. Ooh, I can't wait to play Phasmo.
Yeah, she got me that. And then, of course, what happened last night with my Jazuba boss.
Okay. So now that we are done with Space's very in-depth, very emotional birthday reading, happy birthday, said the spirits. We're gonna pull a color card for them. So
just for the record, I took. Oh, you can't see shit. Oh, there it is. I took notes because I'm gonna reference this shit. This is what I need to do, bitch.
And it's a video, so we can always come back to it too.
I'm just so not used to getting love. You know what my parents used to tell me? I love you, but I don't like you right now.
My mom said the same thing to me, and I understand that sentiment. However, I'm not gonna fucking tell that to my kid.
It's not okay to say.
Like,
because that's the thing that they told me all the time. I was like, how can you like somebody? How can you not like somebody and love them at the same time? That's not possible.
Now you can be frustrated or annoyed at somebody.
That's different, but you cannot not like somebody and love them. You could be annoyed at a loved one, but you still love them because you're annoyed at the loved one. But in my mind, because I'm a little obviously, if something logically doesn't make sense, I'm gonna think that you're lying. That means you don't love me. That's the only thing it could mean. If you say you don't like me, but you love me, no, you don't, because you cannot like me. You cannot love me without like. That's how this shit works. It's different to say, I don't like what you're doing right now, but I'm only telling you that because I love you, and I care about you, and respect you. That's a whole different ballgame. Because you're not saying, I don't like your personality. You're saying, I don't like your actions, and I know you're better than that because I love you.
The problem with most older people, especially like now, is that they are dog shit at wording how they actually feel. So they will take something that does not make sense and they will run with it. I have a story to tell you after this, and it involves baddies. Anyway, last time we pulled color cards, I got Pearl and Space got Blue. So Blue was activate your healing power, and then Pearl was connect to the divine. So
I started to do tarot readings after this, more actively. After we talked about activate your healing power, I'm really gonna need this cat to stop showing off his butthole.
He wants to be seen. He wants to be perceived.
He wants everybody to see him right now. Like he's like, I need to be known. This is Apollo hour now.
Okay, so we are gonna pull a color card, and then we are going to read from our book of many rainbows of this card. And it comes with a mantra. That's what I love about these cards. They come, it's like color-ish meditation, but it also comes with a mantra. And I
just thought about my own Moonology deck, right?
Oh my god!
And what did I fucking pull out of mine but cool your emotions?
Hey.
That's crazy!
It popped right the fuck out.
Back out. I need to be in healing. I need to accept love. I need to just accept what people want to give me.
That is the whole premise of this reading. Activating your healing power. This is a time of healing. The end of this year into next year is all about healing. Now, when can we expect some healing results? How long might this take? Oh, it's going to take a while.
Babes, I am broken beyond belief. I don't think people understand that. I act a certain way, but like I'll be healing for the rest of my life, to be honest.
It's a vast sea.
I am in a water sign. I am a water sign. Unfortunately, I will be healing for the rest of forever. Knowing how much trauma I went through, I will be healing for the rest of my life. I will never be healed.
There's absolutely... Now, we will never be healed fully. But...
Because you're still... Regardless of how... If you've had one traumatic event or many traumatic events, you have to think about it in the way of scars and how they work. Regardless of if you've been stabbed and you've healed, the scar is still there. The skin will forever be changed. It's different. It feels different. However, it still holds your bodily organs in, so it's doing its job. You're just different. You're changed.
You're changed and you have accepted it.
Sometimes that scar will ache. Sometimes it won't. Maybe it'll never hurt again, but maybe it will hurt for the rest of forever. I'll have scars that hurt for the rest of forever.
Everybody is different. Don't compare your healing to anyone else's healing, because that is just a recipe for disaster. And that also breeds heavy insecurity.
And people have to really stop assuming. Just stop assuming you know what people are going through because they act a certain way.
Yep. The happiest person you know might actually be the most miserable person ever.
The strongest person you know is the person that has the deepest wounds because they've had to be carrying them all by themselves forever. All right, well, I gotta go cry, so
yes,
I think it's a good time for me to end this reading. Thank you very much.
Thank you all for coming to our Space's birthday reading. This is our little Witches and Weebs birthday party. As usual, make sure you please like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you are informed when we are posting new videos, which we will be doing weekly. Maybe even 2 episodes a week, but definitely keep a lookout for our Fandom Friday.
For November, it is every week. for Fandom Friday and November, we got a video every week.
Yep. So,
But now that we have some things going on in the background, that might mean we have time to record more and probably start putting out 2 a week.
we normally do 2 a week, but it's like a bi-weekly thing, whereas Fandom Friday is weekly. We are currently still watching Apothecary Diaries, so you will be seeing a bunch of Apothecary Diary videos out. Apothecary Diaries is also starting a new season in January. So
so let me explain. I have calculated. In the last Fandom Friday, I asked you guys what you guys wanted to watch, and I also posted it on our community tab. However, someone made a mention that Apothecary Diaries season 2 was starting in January. So I calculated when we would end Fandom Friday would be January 3rd. And the next week is January 10th when Apothecary season 2 starts. So we will watch it live and probably release the next week.
So be on the lookout for that.
We'll do something like, we'll definitely have other fandom stuff. We're going to be watching animes in the background. We're halfway through Trigun, I believe.
Yeah, we're currently watching Trigun. I'm also watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure with one of my other friends because we have finished One Piece. Yay!
I've already watched most of JoJo's. I've watched the last 3 seasons, so I'm letting them catch up. So we'll keep churning out the anime content in some fashion, and we'll probably have like a fandom episode or 2 between those. January 3rd. The January 10th will probably be something like, we've watched blah blah blah, here's our opinions, stuff like that, and then we'll start into Fandom Friday for Apothecary Diaries live.
We will be trying our hardest to put out more shorts. We are also we have plans for 2 Witchy Wednesday episodes. One is Vibe Check, Which Witch Are You? And we talk about the archetypes of each witch.
And we'll do little info, probably things of what they're like specialized in. Like a hedge witch is not a green witch. Let me reference that for a sec, because I get it. Hedges. A hedge witch is what is between the worlds. She talks to spirits.
The hedge is the barrier between the corporeal form or the corporeal realm and then the higher realm.
Material realm.
Yes.
As what you would see. So we'll talk about all those things. We'll give you some rundowns and stuff, and we'll talk about like what kind of practices you would want to look into if these feel right for you.
We also have Spell It Out. We are doing a spell work episode, and we are so excited about that because now we get to play with all of our cool shiny toys and do spells and sigils.
We're gonna talk about
so excited about it.
We're going to talk about how important your spell wording is. We'll talk about why 95% of your spells don't actually work and you think that they backfire because you didn't word them properly. Energy will take the shortest direction, even if it's the shittiest.
That is why.
So you have to be very clear in your spell wording. So we'll talk about that.
So, I think that's it.
That is it. Let's wrap it up and send you guys on your mystical ways.
Yes, thank you everyone for joining. And remember, please practice wisely and may all of your manifestations and affirmations come to fruition. Stay mystical, everybody.
Stay mystical.
Yeah.
Okay, stay mystical. Yeah.
I was like,
well, you didn't even give me a second to breathe.
I waited like at least 2.2 seconds. That's 2.2 seconds too long.
Okay. You're okay. You don't know time. You're blind. Good night, everybody. Stay mystical.
I'm blind. I guess I can't tell.
Time blind. Time blind.
This is for. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Apollo.
You just showing your butthole? Like you're showing your like most prized possession to people.
Make
Like, you
sure you
can't even-
subscribe to Apollo's OnlyFans. That's weird. Don't fucking do that.
No, my kid don't have no OnlyFans. His butthole's private. Put your butthole away. It's not nice to show people that. That's private area. I know you're neutered. You don't got anything else to hide, but
Bro, cat balls are so weird. They're so funny. They just hang.
they're so funny to look at.